All right, welcome to remote viewing class. For those of you who haven't been here before, remote viewing is a natural ability, so we're here to practice it. Good timing. So all you do is follow along. I give you a number, you write the number down 3 times, put a small symbol or gesture beside it, and just close your eyes, clear your mind. Tell me what you see. Images and shapes will appear in the darkness. Type them out in chat in all caps so I can differentiate them from regular chat. Well, it looks like we've got a couple people here already. We've got Pamela Jean. Good to see you, huh? Off the hook. Good to see you as always. Mr. Mission. Welcome to the show. Get loaded up. I gotta load up my pipe. All right, I'll give you a minute. I'm gonna look. What were we on last time? I tried to check back, but do that again. The previous show. See what live stream. No, it doesn't have it. It's like I used YouTube. We're gonna have to go for the 1900s. We jump ahead in our number scheme here. Wait a minute. Okay. You're a little muffled. Oh, let me check some settings here. Is that better? I'm on a 10-second delay, so I have to wait. That seemed to have cut me out completely. Working. Try that. So soft, yeah. What's going on there? Unmute? Hmm. There, let's see if that's got it. Could be the music in the background. Let me see if that fixes it. Still nothing, eh? Shows that I'm talking. I just can't hear myself. Let's see. Okay. See how we're doing now. Yeah, probably the background. Nope, nope. 5x5. Oh, we got a 5x5. Okay. All right, let's get started here. I'm pretty echoey, but that's okay. All right. Our first image of the evening is image B, 1900. We jumped ahead. Again, write the number down 3 times. Put a small symbol or gesture beside it. Close your eyes, clear your mind, and tell me what you see. And I'm concentrating on our image right now. I want the background music. I like it. Okay, our sound's a lot better. There we go. Hopefully it didn't mess things up too much. It's B 1900. You can really hear the sound there. That's cool. So again, it's B 1900. Max did show up now, Mr. Mission. Well, you are. Mr. Mission is on target tonight. So again, this is image B 1900. Hi, Not No. Good to see you. Sorry to hear that. All right, I'll give you another half minute for this one. All right, looks like we've got all the responses we're going to get out of Mr. Mission. Why are there so many dang commercials on this? It's a cool looking building, but... All right, let's see what we've got here. 5 by 5, blah, 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 blah. Where am I? Why isn't that showing up? Oh, okay. Yeah, the restream, the host button doesn't show. Let me see if I can switch that to me. There we go. That'll be better. B1900. Elephant cotton candy big top. And circus tent on fire. Okay. Some kind of animal, Pamela Jean says. Off the hook. Double oval windows. Kinda. Big windows into his little puppy soul. Max the cat? He did jump up when you said that. Polo disc. Okay. It's a polo disc. I don't know what that is. Like two large eyes staring. Yeah. There you go. A lot of white things falling. Some like feathers, others look sharper. Nice. It is all white. Flowers on fire in the water. Lily pads and frogs. Mr. Mission is prolific tonight. Yeah, give it a try, not know. If it doesn't work, that's fine. Actually, sometimes being distracted can help people. I saw two large eyes too. Nice. And creatures in a swamp. Girls on trampolines. Pillow fight over Scotty Boy. I don't know. Maybe. Snow and ice. Well, it is all white. I don't know where he is. Croaky frog and a buzzing insect. Well, you got animal features in there. Hi, Karen Lynn. Smooches. That's all right. We just started. All right, good stuff. Taking a smudge break. Really need a big board of some sort. Write down all my ideas and stuff on and all the numbers that I'm doing. I don't know what it says. Let's see if we can find out. Of course, I'm listening to the nice music. You guys are looking at the cute puppy. No, can't read it. Not at all. Get some clove oil. What for? Somebody got a toothache? Oh, tooth pain. Oh no. Did you try putting your thumb on the negative pole of a battery? That can help often. Hold on, no. We haven't started yet. Little smudge break. We're falling far behind here. It was a robot puppy like in the ass. The Popey. Yeah, the Popey's an interesting one. I did a little dive into him the other day. He's not a Jesuit, um, but his order was started by Saint Ignatius of Loyola, who did start the Jesuit and other dioceses. The one he is a part of, I believe, is one of them. So not he's not a Jesuit, but he's Jesuit adjacent, I would say. Yeah, my teeth kept falling out until I started grounding with batteries. 9-volt battery in specific, and a full one. Yeah, I couldn't read it, not no. You want to try again? Here, I can get in closer. I think I can. No, no, that's as close as I can get. It might say poppy. I don't know. Still can't read it. If you can, I'd be impressed. They're all vampires. Yeah, cats and dogs, yeah. Sapping our life force. All right, you guys had a good enough break? Our next image is image B, 1901. Again, write the number down 3 times, put a small symbol or gesture beside it. Close your eyes, clear your mind. Tell me what you see. Hey, Care Bear, good to see you. We're on image B, 1901. Yeah, I swear, put your thumb on the negative pole of a 9-volt battery. It'll stop the immediate pain, usually, within seconds. Oh, skin irritants in your shower water. Oh, wow. Okay, give you guys a couple minutes there. Let me put the music back on. All right, I'm concentrating on our next image. Oh, yeah, some nice acidic coffee rolling over your nerves. Yeah. I know it sounds, most people don't believe that a battery can help, but it does. I stopped losing my teeth. Get yourself grounded there, Mr. Mission. Yeah, one of the most entertaining things I've done is practice remote viewing and astral travel, meditation in disturbing areas. It can really improve your game. Just try meditating in a busy, loud area, you know? Give yourself a little bit of a challenge. All right, get your last responses in. Let's see what we've got here. Cool. It looks like Not Knows in first with a valley wind winding path. Well, travel, definitely. Off the hook, green and purple aurora borealis. Pamela Jean says sand sculpture. Cheerio. So, like the cereal? A star constellation. I think Not Know's got it so far with travel. Two roads intersecting at right angles. Good one. That's the travel again. I was hoping you'd get more of the bus, but it's an old picture. Big green palm trees, leaves, looking for food. All right, thanks for the update. A woman with a crown on with stars, like jewels. Black curly hair, looks like a toupee. That's probably the driver. It is a symbolic image, kind of London, the London system, the double-decker bus. A wave, catch the wave. Found you some grapes. Good stuff. You're about 80% done. Excellent. Done what? Oh, hold on. My kaleidoscope blanket has been quite a challenge. Okay, cool. We'll have to see some pics of that. All right, take a break. Take a smudge. Hide that image and go back to our music. I like those old buses. I have been on a double-decker bus once. Not in England, though. Your dad used to drive one? Nice. Thanks, Jojo. Summer holiday, yeah. I'd like a nice summer holiday. Let's grab a smudge stick here. We got to ride in it several times. Once we slept in it, really. What led to that? That must be an interesting story. Did you get stuck? Oh, silly commercials. You're claiming Cheerio on that one. Oh, yeah, the Cheerios. Yeah, that's an English term. Good one. We didn't catch that. I didn't catch that. That's a good one. Yeah, I'd claim Cheerio on that one too, yeah. My mother kicked us out. I'm glad you've never gotten a vehicle stuck in the woods anywhere too, Mr. Mission. That is a good thing. He worked on the Windjammer sailboat. Oh, neat. Yes, Mum. My mom. Can't say mother. Mommy. Mum. Mum's the word, right? Yeah, sailboats? I don't know. I'm not so much into sailboats. I like boats, but not sailboats so much. Like motorboats and kayaks. Sailboats are kind of a pain. You're always running around doing stuff. Keeps you busy though, right? You got a mummy too? What kind of mummy? Got seasick? Oh, tell us about the Jeep. Got hung up on a tree branch. Oh, that's fun. All right, guys, you ready? Up next is Tarot Card B8B 1902. Again, write the number down 3 times, put a small symbol or gesture beside it, close your eyes, clear your mind. Tell me what you see. Please remember to type in all caps so I can differentiate from regular chat. Go down and watch the fishies. Okay, I'll give you guys a couple minutes for that, starting now.
Thanks to Freedom Mobile's affordable Canada, US, Mexico plans, Randy's not.
All right, let's see how you guys are doing here. Looks like you're done. All right, Mr. Mission. Nope. Where is Oshu? I don't know. Oshu. I haven't seen him. Pamela Jean is in first with Swords came up right away. Two of Swords. An animal is in this card. Three of Cups. Card with a picture on it, Eastern Divination. You know, I did pull Swords first. Then I pulled the Knight of Cups. But then I pulled another card because I didn't want those ones. Tower, a Magician. The Pope card. Hi, Piss Lord. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the channel. Let's see. Ace of Pentacles. No. Close, guys. You guys were close. Statue of a deity. Kind of. It's Justice. So our card tonight is Justice. Let's get that down a bit. So it's I think it's a man on a throne. Let's see. Nine of Pentacles. Shapy thing. Okay. Mother figure. Yeah, kind of. Kind of like a statue, a mother figure. Clouds, grass, and garden. I imagine she has one. I like that song. Time keeps on slipping into the future. Do 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 do. Knight of Cups or Ten of Wands. So you guys were. It was the ten of the first card I drew was the Ten of Swords, and then it was the Knight of Cups. But our card is Justice. So you guys might have gotten a little screwed up there, watching me. You guys are watching too closely. Pentacles, Four of Coins. Let's see. Temperance, a wand of pentacles. That's what I got. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen Temperance or Trey for a while. Hot dog and ketchup bottle. Four corners. You said Knight of Cups and you changed. I did. That was fun. Swords up, scales down. Hi, Spider Bite. What was your answer? Why is the scales down? Hmm. I don't know. Sword up, scales down. Let's see what it says here. The Justice card in tarot represents balance, fairness, and the consequences of one's actions. It encourages integrity, accountability, and striving for equity. In essence, it symbolizes the natural law of cause and effect, where positive choices lead to positive outcomes and negative choices lead to negative ones. All right. Okay, yeah, you watched too soon. Hi, Kiki. And welcome to the channel, Piss Lord. I do to give a description of what we're doing every time we start. So if you just give me a few minutes, let people have a little smudge break, we'll get started again and do our next image. And pushing buttons. They're trying to give you a tattoo. Oh, that'd be convenient. All right, no. Still too distracting, eh? Yeah, right. On the phone with Chloe. I still haven't given him his time out. You know, that's coming. You know, hold that over his head for a while. I think he did once last week, but not the week before at all. I am also Frederick Frankenstein. Okay. Well, it's nice to meet you. And a smudge can be whatever you want. Some sage, a smoke, a joint, even a bong. Drink. Deep breathing. Deep breathing's good. Clears the head. My mother hated that word, the word piss. It just drove her nuts. One of those trigger words. Floated down a creek today sitting in a paddleboard. Nice. Well, tarot cards are tough because everybody has their own impressions of, their favorite tarot cards or ones they remember well, you know. So when I say it's a tarot card, A lot of people will have impressions come to mind. That's hard to beat. Yeah, lucky you. It's not warm enough here. It's still freezing cold. Oh, I love rainbow trout. Nice. I like to eat them. They're delicious. All right, Shogun, good to see you.
Welcome to Hopscotch Play, where therapy meets innovation.
Around 100? Oh, nice. I love the heat. Well, whatever you do, it's always good to practice, right? There were some fatties down there, yeah. Get that fishing pole. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I've done this with anyone on the autism spectrum. They widen the spectrum so much, almost anybody can be on there. You know, add me too, Pamela Jean. I like hot better than cold. I live in the pretty much one of the most southern parts of Canada you can live in. There's not much more south I can get and be in Canada. So one of the warmest spots, other than the west coast. Right, maybe. Might all be on the spectrum. All right, guys, our next image is image B, 1903. Telepathy tapes have me wondering about that. Again, write the number down 3 times, put a small symbol or gesture beside it just to make it personal. Then just close your eyes, clear your mind. Tell me what you see. Images and shapes will appear in the darkness. Type them out in chat in all caps so I can differentiate them from regular chat. Yeah, Canada is really beautiful. Hi, JG. There you go. JG identifies as autistic. All right. So again, we're on image B, 1903. How you doing, JG? Good to see you. Oh, let me put that in there. Orange Ruffy? I've never eaten it. Bass, trout. Mostly. And store-bought fish. Again, we're on image B, 1903. Please remember to type all your responses in all caps so I don't miss them. Southern US, nice. Okay, I'll give you a couple minutes starting now. All right, give you another half minute. You're tapped out. That's usually when people do their best, Mr. Mission. When you surrender. Oh, please put it in all caps, Kiki, or I might miss it. Caught it this time. All right, get your last responses in. See what we got. Mosquitoes. Okay. Flash of red, then deep purple. So a swoosh. Craving some sushi. Another animal or animals. It's kind of like that, yeah. A goose or maybe a rat. Kind of looks like a melding of both, I'd say, Mr. Mission. Fire and ice, mostly ice. Okay. There it is. It's a strange monkey-faced sand sculpture with two little monkeys on it. Well, one big monkey, one little. So definitely animal faces. Fire and ice, mostly ice. Looks like a incense burner, kind of. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's really neat looking. Window pane or cross. Cool. Kind of the shape, maybe. Umbrella Corp logo. I don't know. Is that like it? A little bit? Got the curvy shapes of an umbrella, but not really umbrella shape. Light yellow or very pale yellow. Yeah, the sand is that color. Mountains and a moon. That's a neat one. Kind of like a moon shape there on the top. Almost like a mountain, too. It's kind of a melding of images. Cup of steaming tea on an old wooden table. Hmm. Yeah, see, it's interesting what your minds will make of something like this that's not so direct, you know? It's a it's a very obscure image. Um, black is shading half of an image, silhouette of something. Okay. Little blonde girl in a red scarf outside a building. Kinda. A sailboat? Kinda that too, really. Two really good responses. A samurai. Oh, not a bad yeah, that's a decent answer. Uh, a boat or surfboard, jet black hair, golden robe. Looks like a boat. It does, yeah. Like a canoe or something, yeah. I see a monkey and a sheep. Oh, yeah, I guess it's not oh, I thought it was 2 monkeys, but okay. And, oh, I missed yours, Kiki. Where was it? See, if it's not in all caps, I miss it. Where'd that go? See, I missed it. Uh, looks like a canoe. Desert and Rattle. Oh, okay. That's pretty decent. Yeah. Monkey Pope. Yeah, that's good. Monkey Pope. You heard the monkey? My clear audio heard it. Okay, good. Excellent. Yeah, those are some good responses for a very difficult image. Nothing, nothing ordinary about that image at all. You like to drink water out of your hand. Hi, Witchy Trista. That is one spoiled cat. A statue of a burial, like send off. Yeah. Was a really bizarre image, I thought. All right, we've got one more image, and then our destination target. Yeah, shock the monkey. Yeah, I didn't see her either. Desert and D is missing. Yeah, there's a lot of people missing. Very, we're very shy on viewers tonight. Yeah, I like giving you guys a challenge. Sometimes you guys are so bang on, you know. If I do a lot of sceneries or something, it really doesn't matter. Sometimes you guys are so bang on. It's good to challenge you. Marlena was here earlier. I didn't see her. I don't catch all of the chat. I don't know why. I just don't. Yeah, she retired and then she went back to work. She does love money, so she probably spent a lot. Yeah, I guess people got busy. That's all right. Yep, sit back and have fun. Oh, you got a couple of good ones off there, off the hook. Yeah, taking a break from the tube is a good idea. Yeah. All right. Up next is image B, 1904. Again, write the number down 3 times. Put a small symbol or gesture beside it. Close your eyes, clear your mind. Tell me what you see. Please remember to type in all caps so I can differentiate your answers from regular chat. You take breaks, but not this show. Thank you. Every 2 months, that's good. Spinach, nice. Thank you for that, Care Bear. So again, it's image B, 1904. Yeah, I hope this show is relaxing for people. Shouldn't be stressful at all. Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes for this. Starting now. All right. Well, I don't think that's my fault, Mr. Mission. I showed to Hades, and now they're at war. Hmm. Highly suspect. Maybe I am responsible for the conflict there. Okay. Alrighty. Fall asleep or you're busy. Okay. Yeah, that is productive, planting spinach. Pamela Jean's in first with an animal. Hmm. Four, four of diamonds. Jack and the beanstalk. Beans or texture of. I could see maybe a bean. Let me see, where are we here? Kind of looks like a bean. I don't know if it looks like the four of diamonds. Jack and the beanstalk. Labyrinth or waterfalls. Kind of looks, could look like a waterfall. A wall with big, strong door. Okay. A floating city. That's a neat one. A large hose rolled up. A fish. Okay. Yeah. Could be a fish in water. Mouse with a mustache. That's the surface. You could be under the water looking up. That's his little mustache there. The tree. A slinky moon moving across the horizon. A big red clay bowl. Neat. Skyscraper. Yeah, kind of. Space creature. That's a cool one. Blue and green. Oh, it's all red. Off the hook. I was hoping to get the color come through. Big slope or hill. Hmm. Mountains surrounded by a valley with water in the middle. Yeah, I, I can't say that's not in there. Maybe some chickens. Hi, James. Old era could be. Bowl represents the sky. The tree could be like a bowl. Steps. Pilgrims. Yeah, there's beach chick. Well, I don't see the beach chickens. They're hiding, but they're there. We all know it. Hi, D Ocean. Were your ears burning? I don't know if it's real. Finally, let me see you. Okay. If a mouth with, yeah, mouse with a mustache. Creaky floorboards. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I like the image, eh? Really cool. Yeah, couple good hits in there. Nice stuff, guys. Got a lot of the shapes and stuff. Nobody got the color, but that's okay. Yeah, it's really kind of a stunning image. I like to get a couple of those in there with some fun ones and mix it up. That one was kind of spectacular. Kind of creepy, full moon Monday. But we'll get better 26th and after. It's all these personal retrograde planets, one after the other, since November. Oh. There's a lot of things that can affect remote viewing, too. Sunspot activity, your own personal life. I missed something there. JG and Mr. Missioner came on. This game's too hard? Well, you're not supposed to really be trying, JG. It's supposed to be fun and easy,
Look, if you're seeing this ad,
relaxing.
it's kind of a miracle. Only a couple hundred
Try
people
not
clicked on it
to
see it, or I would have way too
think
many
about it too much.
publications.
Try not to even, try to be wrong. But at least try to use your intuition. And the crazier the answer, usually the more correct it seems. Yeah, they're playing hooky together. But I hope you don't find it stressful, JG. Bowling syndrome? Irritable bowling syndrome. Okay. Yeah, a lot of there. I liked a lot of the answers there. A lot of them kind of represented it. Nice. Yeah, he says this year coming up, it's going to be a good year. So we'll see what happens. Maybe he's got some new info for us. He usually does. It's bowling without beer? Okay. They are. They're playing hooky together. All right. Up next is our destination. Oh. So it's destination B, 1905. Please write the number down 3 times. Put a small symbol or gesture beside it. Close your eyes, clear your mind, and tell me what you see. Please type in all caps so I can differentiate your responses from regular chat. They are. I think they both need a timeout. This will be double timeout for Scotty. An astrology nerd. Nice. All right. I'll give you about 5 minutes for this 5 to 7 minutes. Try and get as many responses in as you can. Oops.
more groundbreaking than inventing the wheel.
All right, get your last responses in. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, lots of good stuff. All right. International Space Station, says Osaka. Homeless turtle. Interesting. Getting some symbology there. The moon. We might be dealing with the sun and the moon. Not sure. Greek-style marble columns. Travel gut punch moving west. So our destination tonight is the India-Pakistan conflict. Will the conflict increase in 2025, leading to war between China, India, and Pakistan? Because this is a proxy war at the moment. Pakistan being used as a proxy for China. Let's see, gut punch moving to the west. There must be some Western influences there. The sun and the moon. The sun reference for the India, or sorry, for China, and the moon reference for Pakistan. Gives me some indication that the moon may have the upper hand. I'm not sure in the Western. I don't know. Influence there. That's kind of convoluted. Travel gut punch moving west. So maybe the West will intervene or something. Once the plan is to put in place, no turning back. Something drowning. Yeah, that could all be relevant. Which side is drowning? Will it be India or China? A wheel. Okay. China. Let's see which way we go on this. Bird's eye view from an airplane of a volcano in Guatemala. Could be like a volcano if they start blowing off enough weapons. Pantheon, the Colosseum. Yeah, that's what we're entering with these two groups. Only the square of the Masonic symbol. It's one half of the Masons, I guess. Maybe. Are into this or have something to do with it. Carpet with cocaine spilled on it. And Mary Maid vacuum lady. Maybe they'll be left trying to clean up the pieces of a destroyed empire. Pine forest silhouette outdoors nature. Man in a knit cap holding a log explaining. Okay. Something. Yeah, maybe that's the West going, now you guys are just being idiots. You know, I don't know. Energy of sacrifice. That's sad. Hi, Desert Rose. Good to see you. Slipping in the back door there. Taking your seat without nary a word. A captain's wheel on a ship. Yeah, that's what we've got here with China, right? That's what it looks like for the Chinese influence, Pakistan, you know. Oval body of water. Hearing futures uncertain. That's unfortunate. A hook sweeping down, which I kind of took as China taking the upper hand in this. Order out of chaos. And then the West sweeps in, right? Right, Desert Rose? to clean up the mess and take control. Something on fire but contained. Hmm. Yeah, I think this will be a contained battle between the three groups. Hmm. Yeah, Russia will be in there a little bit too. The rolling waves of the sea. Yeah, okay. Could be water battles. Three revolutions. Yeah, I could see that. China, Pakistan, and India all in this conflict. Russia is probably off to the side, but still involved. The West, of course, getting in there. A section cut off to the upper left. I actually saw Pakistan getting a little bigger, at least from what I saw. It maybe looked like that. Um, Suspended walking bridge. I wonder if there's a cutoff point or somewhere dividing a dividing line further south. Flags of pride everywhere. Okay. Hmm. So Western influence getting in. A mirror lying flat or maybe still water. Hmm. Follow the yellow brick road. And ahoy there. So we're gonna have, seems like a lot of naval things, but I don't know, maybe land will be exchanged, I thought. Blue, yellow, and white, lightning over rough seas. Again with the water, eh? Snap, France. What's that bridge over sign or that sculpture? Okay. Kind of got some of that. Eldritch horror movie marathon. Okay. Yeah, it could be a horror show. Captain Jack Sparrow. Hmm. Chessboards. Yeah, it's a big chessboard, that area there. Triangle, the Louvre, Egyptian tombs, relics. Yeah, there is the triangle. Could be a quadratic fight as well, kind of two-sided, but almost three or four-sided. Scroll embedded into the structure holds knowledge of the past. Hmm. A jewelry stone, underwater tempest jolt, rough seas. Yeah, I wonder if they'll use their weaponry, create a tsunami. That would hurt India. Mushrooms fairy control room. Mushroom fairy control room. Yeah, well, they have the mushroom clouds to fire off. Many involved, a kitchen in black and white. I'm flying out the window. Okay. People are watching something now, a race with, okay, LOL. Red shoes, the Pope wears red socks. Flies in the Vaseline. Okay. Ancient hieroglyphs. Space launch. Davy's locker, the upside down world. NASA. So I see a lot of people involved in this. A lot of water. We're gonna have to look at the map for a second. Precious metals and gemstones. Plane. Okay, I'm done. Okay. Rip in Cascadia. Hmm. An octopus with long tentacles. You wanted to watch that one, did you, Mr. Mission? A machine. Okay. What did you guys think of that? That was a complicated one. There are so many players in this one. Yeah, missiles, space launch. Um, seems like a lot of battles on the water, or at least something to do with water. Jack Sparrow. Just got home, figured you were done. Nope, almost. Hydra energy of sacrifice is basically war, yeah. Hook got it, yeah. Well, all of those responses were relevant in some way. Who you rooting for? Neither. I don't want them to fight at all, Elderberry. But that's what's being pushed. Hmm. They're prepping the Vimanas right now. And they have laser nukes, yeah. This war or this conflict, pride is definitely involved. Hmm. So this war could show a lot of stuff. Could reveal a lot. Yeah. Well, and depopulation. They use war for hidden agendas and depopulation, money transfer. They use it for many reasons. Yeah, it's about to pop off. At least that's what people think. Seismic definitely involved. Still more factual than mainstream news. uh, New Zealand versus Brazil. Hmm. Good stuff, guys. Yeah. Don't want any fighting. People die. That's never good. Mushroom fairies. Yeah. I hope that's not nukes going off. Hmm. Pressure on the new Madrid. Oh, yeah. Well, so this is going to go somewhere. Unfortunately, it seems that there is going to be a conflict, a furthering of escalation. And it's going to be expanded to the waters, to the skies. At least that's what it's looking like. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't listen to the mainstream. Drives me nuts. But that's what it looks like. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, doesn't look good for that area at the moment. You know, there are still people dying right now. So it's always accidental. Yeah. Oh no, we just happened to start killing each other. Yeah, the Houthis have stopped, so that's good. Yep, that's true. Gaia has her own agenda. Well, they're trying to mess with that as much as they can. All right, guys. Well, that was a great viewing. Until next time, keep your third eye open. Use your intelligence and your intuition.